it's fair to say that we all want something in life. Nobody wants to live in lack or have less than. I understand that. And a lot of us in the African American community are struggling. We get tired of not having, let's just be honest. It's a lot of people out there defrauding people and being unfair and not leveling up the playing field. And at some point, you get discouraged and you say, to hell with it. I get it. But I should warn you that there's consequences for what you do. And one thing I will never do is to participate in illegal activity with my children. Now, I'm not saying that these people are guilty because all this is alleged. And until they prove that these people intentionally defraud them, they are innocent. But sometimes we do live beyond our means. And I ain't talking about black people. I'm talking about mankind and humanity. Ain't nothing in this life worth going to jail for other than you bother my kids and I'm going to be to see you. But I know how you can get caught up into this world we live in today. And it's just an unfortunate thing. And this young man's mother, who I'm not familiar with him, but the story is quite interesting, is in her 60s. This ain't the time of your life to be going to jail. And I hope that she is innocent and they will prevail. But the reality is, no matter who you are, if you out here doing something illegal, you're going to be dealt with. And prison system ain't nothing to play with. A lot of people leave out of there with scars and conditions, PTSD and all kind of things. That greed and jealousy is a dangerous thing. Don't let it consume you. It ain't worth it. You're worth more than that. Just telling you the facts. I'm your girl, Boots Boswell. This is real life, and we ain't playing with it.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Bob Rosenblatt, appearing for Mr. Kingston.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Zalka Bazanik, appearing on behalf of Kishan Anderson as well.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Good afternoon, sir. I have your attorneys, Mr. Rosenblatt, Ms. Bazanik, on Zoom today. You are charged pursuant to a warrant as follows. Count 1, organized scheme to defraud over $50,000. Count 2, criminal use of personal identification information. Count 3, grand theft, greater than $20,000, less than $100,000. Count 4, fraud, insufficient funds check, greater than $150. Count 5, grand theft, greater than $100,000. Count 6, criminal use of personal identification information. Count 7, criminal use of personal identification information. Count 8, grand theft, greater than $100,000. Count 9, criminal use of personal identification information. Count 10, probation violation, felony. I do find probable cause.
He has basically a sales pitch that he goes through to defraud people. He induces them into giving him really expensive things. We know that our property is inside this house right here.
Rapper Sean Kingston and his 61-year-old mother have been arrested following a raid on his Florida mansion. The raid was conducted due to allegations linked with the purchase of a 17-foot-wide television bought on credit with a low down payment after promising the seller that Justin Bieber would do commercials for them. Kingston was booked into jail in San Bernardino, and his mother was taken in on multiple fraud and theft charges.
So beautiful girl, that's why it'll never work.
News right now at 9:30. Singer and rapper Sean Kingston bonded out of jail in Broward County about 15 minutes ago.
Let's get right to CBS News Miami's Larry Seward live in Fort Lauderdale. Larry, you were there when Kingston walked out of jail.
I was there, and members of his family. We saw his mom. We saw his sister. He had personal security.
Now, you heard what I heard. Security? I'll be damned. You kidding me? Who? Somebody done punked me. Where the cameras at?
There were a couple of other people. They were not interested in talking with us, but they were celebrating Sean Kingston as he walked out. And I want to show you, take a listen. This is the moment Sean Kingston, also known as Kishan Anderson, walked out of the Broward County Jail just minutes ago. Sean, did you steal jewelry? Sean, did you steal furniture? Sean, did you defraud people?
All right, go over here.
Did you run a scheme? Did you run a scheme to defraud people?
Watch your step! Oh, watch your step! Yeah.
That is a little bit of the exchange. We tried to ask him questions over and over again for about 3 or 4 minutes. The only question that he answered was as he was getting in the Maybach that pulled up to take him away. I asked him if he owned that Maybach or if it's rented, and he told me it is mine. Check the license plate. He is facing felony charges. He's accused of running an organized scheme to defraud, fraud, grand theft, as well as several other charges. His mom is also facing charges. She is a co-defendant in this. He was arrested last week in California as he was preparing for, or as he was at a concert at Fort Irwin out there in California. His mom was arrested at the home Kingston rents in Southwest Ranches.
Now, I know it takes time to grow and to do better because you know better, but ain't no reason that they should be renting a mansion. Go ahead and buy you a 5-bedroom house or something. But see, people trying to be more than what they are, driving a Maybach and you renting, it ain't adding up. And I ain't saying that specifically about them. I'm saying that about us culturally. Kanye West, they can say what they want about him, but his lyrics to a lot of songs made a lot of sense. You know, a single black female addicted to retail. And he said something about he bought a chain before he bought a house. Like, that brother spit some truth. I don't care what y'all say about Kanye. His wife need to put on some clothes, but I like old Kanye. He ain't gone up here. He got a lot going on up here, and a lot of it is the truth. And the truth is, subscribe to this channel, too.
It's 7:26. That breaking news just into the newsroom. We're getting a first look at singer Sean Kingston's mugshot after he was booked in Broward County. Kingston was arrested in California last month on fraud charges. His mother, Janice Turner, was also arrested after a raid at his home in Southwest Ranches. Prosecutors say that Kingston and Turner committed more than $1 million worth of fraud by stealing jewelry, a car, furniture, and other items. Both mother and son are facing several charges, including grand theft and organized scheme to defraud. Sean Kingston is expected to face a judge in Broward County later today.
Hold up. I'm going to say this and then I'm done with it. A lot of these young people, they have these bad relationships, these unhealthy relationships with their parents. A lot of us parents don't like to admit where we went wrong. We wasn't the type of parent that we should have been. Not everybody, just somebody. Can't say that she's guilty because she's still innocent until proven guilty. But it's been a lot of information out there, a lot of situations where parents have just had piss poor judgment. Our children, be it minors or adults, need us to be their parents. And there is different forms of parenting based on the stages of life. But ain't no damn way me and my son or my daughter gonna be on these YouTube streets or any other streets talking about New at Noon.